Hello, magical beings. This is Alia Jamal, the love coach. I help women unravel unconditional love for themselves. And I am so excited to record this little video today. And it's all about the invisible stress. And the reason I chose this next, because us ladies, we carry so much invisible stress that we are not aware of. And we don't even think about it. And not just ladies, like men do too. I primarily work with women, so that's why I'm always referring to women. So what is this invisible stress? So we know stress as like when someone is stressed out, they are worried about like something is gonna happen, or they have to meet a deadline and they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So that is outer stress. We all are aware of it, and if you're being stressful in that way, you'll be like, oh my God, I am being stressed. I'm being so stressful. You can catch yourself. But there is another kind of stress that's invisible and it goes unnoticed. That's why so many people they have like all kind of weird diseases, even though they are very healthy people, and then they will say, well, how did I get that? I was very healthy, I was eating healthy, everything was going fine. Why this happened? So this invisible stress, it comes from sympathetic nervous system. So if I'm getting too technical, just remember sympathetic nervous system is where we go into that fight or flight mode when it's built in our physiology that maybe when humans were living in caves or they were sharing the habitat with other dangerous animal, they will see, let's say, a lion or a tiger that's chasing them, and right away the rush of hormones, they can run very fast, they can maybe faster than they usually will, and their heart will pump more. All those chemical changes would happen and they will get to safety. That is sympathetic nervous system. There is another one called parasympathetic nervous system. That's when you're calm, your body does not feel it's under stress, your body does not feel it's under any kind of danger. There's no danger. It can feel safe. And that's when your body is doing all the repair work and whatever needs to be done to keep your body very healthy. That is the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, a lot of us, most of the time, stay in the sympathetic nervous system. And it almost becomes a habit. If we feel relaxed, we kind of feel weird, like why I'm feeling so relaxed. Like your body will just start to feel weird. Why I'm just sitting down here? That's not normal. That's not me. Because your body gets used to carrying all those chemicals. It kind of becomes addicted to that invisible stress. So if you're somebody that you have very hard time sitting down, that used to be me long time ago. I mean, not so long time ago, 5 years ago. Um, that when you sit down, when you finish everything and you just sit down, you just right away go, I need to find something else to do. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me do this. You just cannot sit down. Just be. And even when, let's say you go for massage, you're just thinking, okay, when it's going to be over, I have to do this, I have to do that. You have a lot of activity going in your mind. That is all symptom of being in sympathetic nervous system, being in that survival mode all the time. And if you are there and you can, before we even go that there, I wanted to compare the two. Let's talk about what causes it. So there has to be a danger, or there has to be something you are calling a danger unconsciously, or there's something in your surrounding that you have labeled and given meaning to that it's danger. Only when you have done that by social conditioning or by unknowingly, subconsciously you have done that, only then you go into the survival mode. So a lot of even young people these days, like people in their 20s, 30s, they're still considered young, right? Um, we live in that survival mode because it's like finish college, get a job so you can pay for the loans, get a a house, get a bigger house, get a car, get married. It's like always to the next thing, to the next thing. It's continuous. It's survival mode, and then we are always worried about this much bills are piling up, we have to pay that. Sometimes the bills become trigger. So trigger is something that initiate the response. So your bills could become trigger where every time you get a new bill, like, oh my God, I have to pay. Even if you have money in your bank account, it doesn't mean that, it's only for people who are on the other end of money game or money story. You could have money in your bank account but if you have associated in your mind, a bill means more stress, a bill means danger, a bill means that I'm going to lose some money, then your body is going into survival. It's going into sympathetic nervous system. And interestingly, for some people, the trigger could be a human they're sharing their life with. It could be even their spouse. As soon as their spouse walks in, because they're so afraid of being judged, called names, um, maybe their spouse has a temper. So right away they go into the danger mode. Maybe their spouse, like they feel like they have to kind of walk on the shelves around them. They immediately go into danger. And this is true when kids have that kind of relationship with their parents. Some parents think like, I'm going to be the tough one. I'm going to show the kids this, that. As soon as the parent walk into the room, all the kids are like this. Okay, where do I hide? Where do I go? I don't want to be in this room. I don't want to be interrogated. So your presence is causing your child to go into sympathetic nervous system. They feel like their body feels like it's under some kind of danger. Now, my favorite one is not that I experienced it personally, but I have helped so many clients with this. When they start seeing their in-laws as danger, their in-laws are the trigger. So it could be their mother-in-law. I come from a Pakistani background, Pakistani Indian background, and for in our culture, which is true for many culture. In our culture, like mother-in-law is always like has to be the bad person. Even in the TV shows, they show always the bad person. So a lot of clients that I have worked with, they actually experienced it firsthand. We did work through it. Um, Before we even get to how you're going to improve your relationship with someone that's not, really pleasant, first you need to work on taking that person consciously out of your danger list. That no one can hurt you, no one can come after you. You are always safe, no matter what the situation is. That safety we have to work on and create within us. If we don't create that safety, then there will always be a trigger. It would be your boss. It will be a friend who easily get offended. And every time you meet that friend, you feel like, okay, I need to watch what I say. Maybe I need to stay away from this topic. All of a sudden, your body comes into stress mode. And why it's so important to figure out, I was just checking in the time, why it's so important to figure it out, because when you're in stress mode, no repair is happening in your body. No repair, zero repair is happening because all the energy is going for survival. And when we relax, that's when parasympathetic nervous system comes online. And that's when the repair happens. And most of the time that naturally happens when we are sleeping, but if you're not even getting good sleep, that is a problem. So there are a few things you can do. You can sit down quietly and just try to just be. That is one thing. It's a very easy one. Meditate is the next step. Some people find it very hard to meditate, um, and they just can't do it. They just cannot sit. So those people, for you, it's better to go do exercise. So when we do exercise, what it does, it produces different kind of chemicals that help fight the stress chemicals. So it's kind of like you're creating your own medicine. So then please do exercise, high intensity exercise, any kind of cardio would produce that. A lot of people who go for running, they do feel the stress inside of their body, and they feel, when they are done with the running, it just feels amazing. Every runner can tell you it's the best feeling ever because all the stress is being taken care of. The cellular stress is being taken care of. Or you can journals. For some people, like journaling really helps them calm down and come out of that feeling of danger. Some people like to cook, baking. It's a very relaxing. And I think there's some kind of research on it too, how relaxing baking could be. If you like to do that, do that. Some people like to color. That's why we have so many adult coloring, beautiful adult coloring books now. There's something like when you're just going like this, that motion, this slows everything down. So whatever is good for you, whatever you feel like you can easily do, pick that. It's very important to move to parasympathetic nervous system. And even with what's going on right now, I'm recording this video in 2020, and we are going through a very different situation. And a lot of people are getting affected by the new medical situation we have going on, because we have that physical, that cellular stress that we are carrying. So even if a person who looks very healthy, if they are in the survival mode, if they are in that sympathetic nervous system and they are under a lot of stress that they are not maybe aware of, when something new enters the body, their body is busy being in the survival mode. So it's not going to go into the repair. So immune system is not fully active. So it's very, very, very important for you to move to the other side. Try to relax yourself, calm yourself, do something every single day, even if it's a little bit, even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, where you can fully feel relaxed. For me, meditation does the magic. I swear by it. I highly recommend it, but I do know some people have a hard time meditating. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I do realize that. One thing I want to say, especially to moms, we don't even realize how much stress we are under, especially when we have little ones. Forget about when you have newborn. You're just a zombie. I have been there myself. But when we are dealing with little human running around the house, our nerves are always at the edge because we are thinking of the worst case scenario all the time. We're thinking 10 steps ahead of time. I know my doctor told me after my little one was born, he said, "Now your only job is to keep this kid alive." And he had like, two little beautiful girls of his own. So that was his advice. And first, I didn't understand that. But when my son started reaching out into things, putting them in his mouth, I completely understood what he means. So when we are trying to think 10 steps ahead of time, we are constantly in survival mode. It's just like, I'm under attack. Maybe my kid is under attack. We need to keep everybody safe. That's how your body's feeling. So if you're a mother and you're listening to this, it's even more important for you to relax every day. And I know you don't have that much time while you're taking care of so many things. So how about this? When you're just doing mundane daily things, maybe sing something, maybe do fa la 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 la, maybe do whatever that will just break you out of your head and it will shift your focus into something else. Maybe move your body, anything that you can do to connect with your body and just shift the attention that you are not in survival mode. if you can color with your kids, that's even better. That's what I have started doing. We do crafts together at the end of the day. We paint together, we color together, we give each other challenges to work through. So you can try any of those things. But the most important thing is do something. It's why would you stay in that cellular stress? Why would you not give your body a chance to heal and repair? Because your kids need you. And if you, even if you don't have kids, the world needs you. We all need each other. Every single one of you is so precious, so important. You have these gifts inside of you that this world needs. So take care of yourself, calm down yourself. Oh, I completely forgot about it. The very easy way. I was about to end this video. The very easy way to calm yourself down. Take your hand, the palm, right or left, doesn't matter. Put it in your heart, on your, in the middle of your chest. I keep calling it heart. It's actually heart chakra. Put it in the middle of your chest and breathe. And you're going to just close your eyes and inhale, exhale. That's all. Try to take a deeper inhale, deeper exhale if possible. And if you want to go one step further, then imagine your lips are here and you're inhaling from here, exhaling from here. Inhaling, exhaling. And what it does, it opens up your heart energy. And when your heart energy opens up, your heart chakra opens up, it takes over the mind. Your mind activity goes down. Try it. You want to yell on your kids at your kids? Just put your hand over here, breathe in and out, and try. You won't be able to. If you're worried about something, try this exercise. Try and then try worrying. You won't be able to, because heart has this magical power that is really worth diving into. That's what I'm going to say. I am so impressed by heart all the time and its power and how it can easily overtake the brain and really calm ourselves down. So that was the tip that I came to share. I'm so happy I remember. Um, so take care of yourself. You're important. Your heart is here. Connect with it. Stay on the parasympathetic side so your body can heal and nurture and keep you healthy because we all need you. That is all for today. I love you guys. Bye.